Now, some eagle-eye viewers will notice the car is the way around, and my clothes have changed. That's because I'm here on a different day. We had to end filming that day because we were closing up shop. We were back here. It's actually the new year. I've had so many things going on you guys may have seen. So we're back here, and I want to get these wheel spacers on, and I hope it will look really good when I put them on. We're just going to find out. But I'm going to get the wheel spacers on, and if I have time, I have something else that's very special that has arrived in this time between these videos that I cannot wait to get on the car.
So upsettingly with this video, what was meant to be arriving for the end of this video was my brand new exhaust, but many problems, unfortunately, with ML Performance just didn't arrive and never turned up.
I do apologise, the lighting in here is the best. There's a light directly above my head, giving my nose this crazy big shadow because it's massive. So obviously we just need to, I'm going to get the wheel off for now. And these are 15s on the back that I put in a previous video. Right, I don't have my impactor. I tried to use just a normal drill because I can't find an impactor. I need to find one, give me a sec. I can't find one, so I'm going to have to do each nut manually. With the torque one, oh well, it will work. Anyway, let me get this off. Okay, I probably need to explain why I'm going from 10. Well, I went from 10 to 15, then back down to 10. Actually, I keep this wheel up here so you can see it. So, I don't like these tires, right? So I went with kind of a, yeah, they're a 225, right? So there's kind of, they bend in too much, and I don't like that. I want a little bit more tire to it. So I'm thinking, taking it back down to 10, but then I'm going to get maybe 235, so it comes out a bit more, because basically when I had some thick ones before, they were rubbing, and these are actually rubbing with the 15, so I'm gonna go 10 thick tires. Now make it look a little bit more beefy, because I need to get some new tires. Well, no, these are still actually really good, but I want some new tires anyway, because I'm in a few shows this year, so.
No wonder you don't talk English so good.
Partly new tires, but I'm gonna try 10s on both and see what it looks like. Right, so here are the 15s these are plenty good. To be honest, I could probably give these away. I might just do I know they're kind of useful, but these are what I've had these on maybe for 100 miles. I don't drive, I basically work from home and I come here, which is down the road. I literally hardly use these. I can clean these up. These are like almost brand new. One, you guys can have them if you want to do a little giveaway, but let's get these 10s on. What's good about the 10s is they literally just slot into these, so they could just stick on, so it makes it a lot easier when I'm trying to put. Come on, when I was trying to put the 15s on, I'd kind of balance it on and kind of shove it. But these ones actually just kind of slot on, which is way better. Way easier. It makes life a hell of a lot easier, right? I'll swap the other wheel, you don't need to see that. And then I need to do the front. What's a real shame when I do this one. Can you see it? Look at this. Oh, there's curb in it. It's literally driven around the corner from here because there was a big like dumpster truck coming down the road, and I had to get out of the way, and it made me go into a curb. Really annoying, but I spoke to Wheelmania. Wheelmania said, you know, bring it down, they're sorted out and stuff. So I'm gonna have to take them down to Wheelmania at some point this year, get them refurbished. It's not too bad, it's just a little bit of surface. But yeah, I should get them sorted a little bit. I was tempted to buy some new rims, not just because of that, because I kind of want some new rims, as like some, maybe use these as like the winter ones and then some summer ones. But no, I'm yeah, like, oh, this is already coming out. Right, I've got to get this back spacer on. I'm going to move on to the front ones, but yeah, I just want to show you that horrible scrapage. Right, now obviously I've torqued every single one to 140 torques. I need to get this back bit down now underneath, like take the bottom bit down, smooth that to the front, put the wedges at the back, move the front up, and then put the front ones on. I actually had to remove the wedges from the front because it wouldn't let the front wheels like go forward a bit to like just get this down, so this should come down now. I literally couldn't get it by it. Yeah, there we go, it's coming down now. Those wedges were just like stopping it from coming down. This thing is fantastic, so look, you walk with me, so look, it goes forward. I love this thing, it's such a good car lift this is. Right, so I was paused to see where I can jack this. Now, the problem is now I've added the side skirts to this car, so it's hard to like get to those jack points really. I could use them actually. I think I could just get to them. No, I think I can still use them. Once again, apologies for the lighting. It's terrible. There's literally a bright light directly above me, so that it looks like the sun of the heavens is right above. So just getting the front ones off now. So these ones don't have spacers on at all, and it definitely needs at least 10. So I'm glad to be putting the 10s on these, but it does make me realise. So if you guys see my video, I did the brakes on the back.
Now I'm going to step on in with a voice over here, because what I start talking about is I potentially maybe get a new unit to do the front brakes to make them match purple. But I now have the new unit. I've moved in with Tom, and if you haven't seen the video introducing Tom, who's a car designer, the link is here just in the top right hand corner for you now. Please go check it out. He's an amazing guy, and we're going to be doing loads of crazy new builds together. So if you haven't as well, please hit the subscribe button because you want to see what's coming up.
We worked it out. Like, he has a 3D print, he has loads of stuff that I'll be buying anyway. We could literally make our own body kits. We can design our own body kits for a car. Well, he designs it, and then I like put it together and put it on the car, and we could work together. It could be something amazing, and we could actually be making our own kind of body kits for certain cars, which would be great, because then, say we made one, and then we could like actually patent it, whatever, and actually sell that body kit, which is insane. But for now, obviously, I'm just doing these things, but that's what I want to get to. And like I said, when I said I got big projects here, I've got big projects this year. So please, if you can, like, subscribe to the video if you can for me. It really, really helps a lot the channel, because I'm going to be investing a lot of money into doing these things at an absolute risk. Like an absolute risk. So of hopefully the channel doing well. So please support the channel, like, subscribe on it if you can, because I need it right now. I really do. And by the way, yes, the car is messy as hell. It is snowy, sludgy, frosty out there. So it just gets like this every day. So apologies, because I think the last time it was kind of a lot cleaner. Right. This is this caliper that I want to make purple. I want this to match the Cadbury purple that we put on the back. And the thing is, the caliper actually looks good, which I'm really happy about, because obviously, if you watched my last videos, the ones, they were terrible. I had to replace everything. So yeah, but the disc is also, I've got a brand new disc for it too. Got brand new discs, pads, and then I want to refurbish that. We've got the new shocks and the springs on here. But for now, let's get these spacers on, and that's a different video. Now, you know what, guys? I'm going to do a giveaway on these. If you want, like I said, these spacers, they're basically brand new. That stuff will just rub off. These are honestly brand new. I've hardly used them, literally 100 miles, I reckon. So if you want these spacers, let's do a giveaway this video. Type the word spacers down in the comments. Literally, just type the word spacers. I'll get everyone that commented that down below. I'll put it onto a wheel of doom, and then we will pick a winner, and I'll just send them to you. Like I said, if you want these 15mm spacers, like, look, you can see from these bits, they're like brand new. They're just like the scrimmage from my wheels. They're literally like brand new with the bolts and everything. So if you want these, type the word spacers down in the comments, and I'll send them out to you guys for free, right? Now, these ones, I'm actually just gonna put them on first. They seem a little bit harder to put on the wheel and then put on with the front ones. So if I just place it on, get the damn wheel, line that up, and hopefully this will go on fine. It's all right, I've got muscles, I'm fine.
A weakling human.
Like I said, we're gonna do like a little competition. If anyone wants the old spacers, 15mm spacers, they're yours. You can have them. I will give them away. Like I said, just comment spacers down below. You can do two pretty much too. If you want to comment something else, like Steve, you know it's massive, that's fine. But then after that, well, then again, YouTube might be like, oh no, you can't say that about us. No, so you might not want to say that. But I know you're thinking it deep down, so it's fine. Thanks. But you can just type the word spacers if you want down in the comments, like I said, and I will pick a winner once this video is out. Right. This one is obviously I've got to turn this up and get the other one on, and then we will see what the fitment looks like. Now, let's get the car down. Let's have a look at the fitment. Maybe actually it is quite a good look here. Let's have a look here. Right, let's have a look. Oh, so front wheel, I think that is perfect. I think once we've got the new tyre, I do worry a little bit with the new tyre on the front one, because look, it is quite tight, and I wonder if it will rub. It probably will. But we're going to find out anyway when I drive it. But the front one, look, I think that sits pretty good. I think the back one now, with a thicker tyre, will make more sense. It's just like, do I put a different tyre on the back one? But no, because that actually fits almost perfect. That was a 15 before, that's a 10. So I'm actually glad I swapped it to a 10. But does it need, like I said, the thicker tyre in this one will fit. That won't be right. It's just if the front ones will fit. Sorry, the car is so dirty, because like, if you look down there, that is the tyre fitment. It's perfect on the back. It's just, if I get the thicker tyres, will I have to move to 5s and then give the 10s away on here? But because I feel like the 5s, so I feel like thick tyres might still hit this, but I'm going to give it a shot when I get new tyres, put them on. If it is still hitting, then I may not even need the spacer width, but I feel like the wheel's now perfect, so maybe I'll just do 5s on the front. But yeah, I don't know what you think, but there is one more thing I want to see on this car. Now, the other problem I seem to be having is I actually changed the like the washer that comes out to clean your headlights on this side before, but for some reason that one isn't working now, or is leaking. So I think maybe one of the hoses come off, so I need to just get the light off and have a look. The video is probably really weird because I'm going to be clipping from the workshop to my driveway, but what I've done here, just before I clip back, is I've actually replaced the headlight washer that goes in here right? I've actually replaced that, and I'm going to sort out the back light things too, but I just want to see if this goes on, and I'll leave the camera here to see if it leaks or not. Yes, it came out. The thing is, right, it came out so it works, and I don't think I see any leaks. Do I have still a warning sign on the dash? Because that's what I had. No, I don't. That's fixed too. Right, now that that's working, to quote Jeremy Clarkson, back to the studio. Right, this might get confusing because I'm not back at the One Automotive studio. I'm at my new studio, which is weird because I was talking about in the video, and now in the future. And this is where this video has ended up, and now we're here. It's really weird. Things being all over the place at the moment, very confusing. And I can't show you too much of the studio because there are brand new car project videos here, which isn't out yet, but will be out very soon, or is out. And I'm looking like a crazy man. Either way, just there's been filming here and there and all over the place trying to piece it all together. But I've got something I want to do in the engine bay of my Audi TT that we're going to end this video with. So let's do it now. Now, this is my engine bay that I've been slowly working on to just look a bit nicer. And me and Tom, who I'm in the unit with, by the way, we're thinking about making and doing our own engine cover. Ones that we can maybe sell to you guys, which would be awesome because this is just a bit, you know? It's not that bad compared to some, but it's just, that needs to be carbon fiber. So we're planning on doing something. Stay tuned for that. One thing you notice, obviously, that I'm doing purple hints across the whole kind of car. And what I don't like is like, all this black trimming around the edge, I want that to be purple. So I bought something that was recommended that will fit, hopefully, to kind of liven this up a bit. Now I got recommended to buy this. It's kind of like furniture trimmings, right? So it's purple, and you should be able to like, get it to go, you know, kind of around the bits that I need instead of this, and then cut it to exact size. Now I hope that's all right. These are obviously a bit more watertight. These are a lot thinner, but hopefully it should be all right. There is, you know, there's still protection and stuff, but it should be okay without that, and we should be able to replace with this.
Okay, let's get these. Well, the original, like, I guess, weather strips from the car. So it is a little bit worrying that, you know, maybe the war again a bit more, but yeah, it's fine. They're just a bit chunky black bits. I would rather them be purple if they can. Right, so obviously gave it a little bit of a clean up just to, you know, make sure it's nice before I put it on. And this actually went on way easier than I thought it would. I wasn't too sure if it would, but it completely went on easy. I actually used some fabric scissors just to cut them, which they weren't that hard to cut with these things, which is pretty good because I tried to use stand knife, wasn't working. Fabric scissors worked perfectly. So then I got them along the bottom. Now we'll put them in here along the top. As you see, they take a little bit, but once you've got it, yeah, they cut off. Plus they have these little bits of metal inside, which, as you can kind of see there, I ended up just pulling out, and yeah, it was absolutely fine. Decided to stick it down these side bits as well because I thought they needed it.
Okay, looks-wise, I'm actually very happy with it, but will it keep it kind of watertight? Probably not as much because it's not meant for that. It's literally meant for furniture, but just have a look. I really do think that has made a proper difference. It really does make the engine bay pop a lot more. Like I said, what I'm worried about is like, you know, that had a water seal before, so like, will water come down and go into the engine a bit more? Maybe it did it before, maybe it did, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I could put the top one back on because it's the top one I'm most worried about with that. But I think it does make it look a lot better. But this I saw that I'm not happy with. So I'm hoping me and Tom can try sort that. And also, I would love to do a fuse cover as well. But there's something we've got to look into. And there is a little thing here. This little plastic thing, I want to know if we can maybe change that to make that carbon fiber. But anyway, I think that looks a lot better. But yeah, I'm sorry that I know this video's all over the place, but it just shows where I am. I'm always all over the place. I'm working with One Automotive all the time. I'm here at my own unit working on stuff here, and then I have my streaming business as well. So I'm doing all three within a space of a week, every single week. So it's always crazy and a bit insane, and I can't wait for this car project here to get this going more. I'm just getting more parts. I've just spoke to a guy, like I said. So I know I said that on my other video. Sorry, just wait for parts for this. But anyway, can't wait to do it. Guys, please, if you haven't, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you can for me. It really, really help a lot if you like this video. And anyway, I'll see you in the next video. See you in a bit.